Alright, so guys, I have another additional to add to this video. This would be here my wise card. So some of you all are in Trinidad and out of Trinidad and look at my content, so I just want to give you guys another way that you can trade Forex as well. So this is a wise card. You can use this card to deposit to your Forex broker to fund it and trade. Yeah, so I have all ways and methods of always being able to stay consistent in terms of Forex deposit and withdrawal. So yeah, and I always give you guys free gems. Even in my description I put a link to get another card. You can get either the physical or the digital. For some of you all, that might be a bit easier to get the one in my description. Just sign up for it. It's like $5 or $10 for the digital. You can use that to withdraw. It's great to withdraw your crypto from trading. So if you trade Forex and you want to make a withdrawal, you could send that crypto straight to that crypto card, and you can shop and stuff online because it's physical. But if you want to get a digital, you can just pay the $100, I think was for the digital. The physical, you could pay the 100 and you can use that and register and deposit to your Forex broker as well. Because what happened, I believe the digital in the crypto card you would have to do a registration of, I can't remember how it goes, but you would figure it out, definitely figure it out. I can't begin all that for talking for nothing, right? So this is another card that you can use now to deposit and withdraw directly. So I could deposit to my Forex broker with this one, the Wise, or I can withdraw directly back to this with this. So this is another option I have, because you know how it is in Trinidad and Tobago, right? So I'm planning to do a bit of travels. So although I have my crypto card, just in case of emergency, I needed another option where I can use this card as well. Just what I would suggest is this card. I'm hearing it is very difficult to acquire, but for me, I have been using Wise years now, and I just say, let me just apply for the card, because I wanted was to do something, and the digital one was free to me, the physical one was free to me. Swear to God, I didn't have to pay anything for it. Also, to get this, you would need to have a US address. So if you have a US address, you could apply for it. They will charge you a little small fee, I believe, for the card. Like if you have a family member, etc., you could put them US address in the Wise account, and they would ship the card to your family location, and your family could just send the card to you. That's if you are in the Caribbean or you are located in Trinidad. So yeah, that's how simple it is. So it's a really good thing. I can't wait to put some money in it. And yeah, so I do hope that this video was very helpful to you, right? So learn this. And so today we are going to talk a little bit about Forex and pullback. All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about pullback in the Forex market on your currency pairs. So for example, right, let's deal with 3 pushes down, right? So basically, in theory, they say the market moves in waves, in trend, in channel, in range, channel, and trend, right? So basically this would be, for example, like a trend. So when you look at it, it's a trend. So we have 1 push, 2 push, 3 push. In general, we talk about the market structure where it could move roughly around between 3 pushes, like for example 1, 2, 3. As we now discuss, it could even go further and move at a 4th position before we see some sort of a break of structure, a pull back into that, and then it could go higher. So today we're gonna talk about this whole system, and we're gonna go a bit further into this, right? So I hope that I explain it very carefully. This part here is very, very, very important. So we're gonna talk about this 4th or 3rd leg, right? Right, so since we're gonna talk about this 3rd or 4th leg, we're gonna keep it to just the 3rd leg. So if you are trading, for example, you are trading in a downtrend, and you could possibly draw your trend line, but would your trend line be typically respected, right? Because for example, you could be looking at an area on the 3rd leg, which it has already come down, and you are expecting some sort of touch and maybe a break, and it comes back to the trend line, and you decide to say, okay, there's maybe some sort of candlestick pattern here, bullish engulfing that engulf these here, and then you decide to say, okay, we're gonna go long to maybe one of the recent highs. That is maybe your setup or you are looking for. But the problem with that is the market has your trend line, for example, and you decide to say, okay, price break your trend line and it comes down, and you decide to go for the buy, as we now discussed, but it continue goes down, and you're like, it hit my stop loss, so I take a loss. Forex is not working out for me. The problem with that is you need your 3rd line to break, which would be this area of confluence. So price has respected this area of confluence. So when it reached here, you was waiting on pull back to your special trend line, and you was, for example, since it's there, as we discussed the candlestick pattern, etc., you decide to go long when the market whole structure was literally still in a downtrend, maybe going to form the line 4. Do you understand? So I do hope that this video helps you, and we will be continue making more videos like this. So just before I go and I leave this video for you, what you want to do is you do not want to buy. So just to leave this video for you, what you want to do is, if you are seeing like a structure like this, what you don't want to do is to buy in a downtrend. So don't look for any buys in a downtrend. So you want to do the sells. So specifically after 2 pushes, you may want to look for a selling opportunity, because what happened, the first leg may just not have that great pullback that you are looking for, the pullback may be shorter than longer. So when it goes down, for example here, the price has an exhaustion. So here's where we had the deeper pullback on the third leg, where we would look for maybe an area of entry for that particular sell to continue to the downside.